Hello, hello. It's Friday. It's February 3rd, 2023. This is Jennifer Sinceri, and I am a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator, and I'm so excited to be with you tonight. Happy weekend, everyone. I was missing in action last week. I was hit so hard with allergies. We had a ton of wind here in the Sacramento Valley. And my allergies don't like all of the molds and whatnot that happen during the winter time. And so by the end of the day, I had lost my voice. There was no way I was going to be doing a Facebook Live. But I am here with you this weekend. I am so excited. So I have to tell you, tonight I am supposed to do adorable owls. But because I already prepped this class for last week, that's what I'm going to do. So I hope you guys don't mind, okay? Hi, Lori. How are you in Ohio? You're probably freezing, right? Probably have icicles on your icicles. Hello, Julie. Thanks for hopping on. So let's see, I'm going to give everyone about a minute or so to find me. If you are here with me on the live, go ahead and make a comment. I would love to hear from you. I love to interact with my viewers and my followers. Please comment. Let me know that you're here. Let me know if it's your first time watching, or let me know what you're doing, what your plans are for the weekend, something fun. Let me know. I always love talking to you guys. We are going to make 3 cards tonight. And then if you stay to the very end of my video, I am going to show you 3 more cards. And let's see, what else do I have to tell you? Excuse me. There is a lot happening in February. A lot. If you're a demonstrator, you have probably heard the announcements. There's a lot going on. So we're still in Sale-a-bration. We have 1 more month. We've got February for you to place a qualifying order and get free Sale-a-bration rewards. And so this is the brochure for Sale-a-bration. There's lots of good stuff in here. This is one of the rewards that you can get free with a $50 order that we're going to play with tonight. But in February, they posted more goodies, and a lot of these are from the annual catalog. And so these are items that you can get free with your qualifying order. These are additional items. And so let's see, there's 10 items that have been added. So that's awesome. Lori, did I get the pre-order? Are you talking about this one? So I have it in my shopping cart. I haven't finished placing my order yet, but it is in my shopping cart. I know some demonstrators overnighted it and already have their stuff, but I've been so busy this week. I feel like I have been in slow warp zone. Like this week dragged out. Probably because I've been recuperating from just severe allergies. For me, because I have asthma and allergies, anything that's respiratory that hits me, it just hits me hard. How about you guys? Do you get hit hard with allergies? And I don't think it was a cold because my eyes kept watering and my nose kept itching, and that's not a cold. That's allergies. So it just kind of wipes me out. And then just soccer games and kids being, sick and congested and whatnot. I just saw Shelly's comment about an Arctic blast. But anyway, yes, so back to Stampin' Up! Stuff. We have got, if you're a demonstrator, one of the perks of being a demonstrator is that you get your hands on things before everybody else does. And so, after Sale-a-bration, we're going to have in March what's called a online exclusive. And so there are a couple items that demonstrators are allowed to pre-order. And I didn't bring, oh, here it is. I did bring it. So this is the list that we get to pre-order from if we're a demonstrator. So that's one of the perks of signing up as a demonstrator, is that you get your hands on items before anybody else does. Okay, these are going to be things that are not going to be in a catalog. So in March, then this is just a sample. I don't even know how many items are going to be available yet. They haven't really told us, or I'm not privy to that information. I don't know. But there's a bundle, there's some paper, there's embellishments. So this is a whole suite. And then there's some gilded paper, there's an embossing folder trio, and then there's an alphabet stamp set. But I hear that there's more stuff, and I hear that there are some returning colors. And so when I look at this color, this looks a lot like Pretty Peacock, which was an in color that retired, and it was one of my favorites. So I'm like super excited if that is truly indeed Pretty Peacock for it to come back. So I'm also kind of wondering, there's been like people talking, demonstrators talking, that possibly there might be a color refresh with the new annual catalog in May. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like every 5 years they do a color refresh. Maybe some of you who have been demonstrators longer than I have, you might have a little bit of inside scoop. So I'm wondering if there's going to be retired colors brought back into our color family line. I don't know. This is one of the things that just makes it super exciting to be a demonstrator and to love playing with these products. So this is coming in March, but if you're a demonstrator, you can order from the pre-order now. All right. And what else am I missing? I think that's it. I can't recall anything. My brain's kind of mush. All right. Are you guys ready to play? So I wasn't going to get this bundle. Yeah, I wasn't going to get it because I'm like, I've got so many flowers. Well, as you can see, I'm a sucker. Once I got this free paper and I started playing with it, I thought that the dainty flowers was my favorite. Then I started playing with the farm animals and I loved that one. I have to say, out of the three, I probably think I like this one the best. And then I used my host rewards to get this for free. So I didn't actually pay for it. I got it for free using my host rewards. So that's cool. And it goes with this gorgeous paper. And I have to show you this stamp set. Shelly, you've got it. I started stamping it and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is truly gorgeous. There are some flower images that are very open and there's lots of coloring. I really love all the detail. All these lines in here make the stamp gorgeous once you stamp it and you start to color it with your blends. All right. So, colors in this paper are Basic Black, Blackberry Bliss, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, Mossy Meadow, and Petal Pink. So, some of my favorite colors. Now, I'm just going to warn you, I might start coughing. I have a cough drop here, so we'll see. Hopefully I don't start coughing. And I've got some water. So, let's get started, okay? I also pulled in some sentiments from this stamp set, which is another Sale-a-bration reward. It's called Sending Support. I like this because there's some really good sayings here for cards, just to encourage people that are going through difficult times. And I actually know a lot of people right now, sadly, that are going through some challenging times. So it would be perfect to send them a card. Okay, I'm going to stamp and I am going to show you how amazing this stamp set is. So let's grab my Memento black ink. And I'm going to go this way. Okay, this stamp is so detailed. It is a great stamp set. I just didn't think I had to have it. And so I'm not saying this to try and sell it. I'm saying this because it really is an amazing stamp set. Look at that detail. Like, I think this is such a high quality, so artistic. I like these better than some of the flowers that are just very open and have lots of coloring. Yes, this is coloring, but I feel like the detail in this is amazing. So I pulled Calypso Coral, Petal Pink, and Mossy Meadow. And what I'm going to do, in the areas that have lots of lines, I'm going to go in with my darker color. Okay? I'm not going to do like super duper, I'm not going to spend a lot of time. Like, there, done. Super easy. Stamping Up makes this so easy. Okay, so I just went in where I saw a lot of lines. Okay, and let me hold that up close to you guys so you can see it. There it is. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my light, and I'm using the brush end, and I'm going to go back over that, and I'm just going to fill in the rest of the parts, and I'm blending that dark with the light. This just colors so well, you guys. These are alcohol-based pens, and we sell them in a duo combo, dark with a light. And they make coloring so easy. Now look at this. Hopefully my light is showing you. I'm hoping it's on. It looks really dark on the camera, but let me try and see if I can hold it. I don't know if my light is doing it justice. And once it dries, it will look lighter. I don't think you guys can see it like I can see it, but gosh, it is so pretty. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing with the flower. I'm just going to go in with my dark. And I'm just going to go wherever there's a lot of black with my dark. All those little lines, and I'm not even going to do them all. I'm just, that detail. Just little scribbles. Okay. You guys get the idea, right? Then we're going to go in with our light. And I do a circular motion. I go over the dark, and then I'm filling in all the parts that I didn't get. And I'm getting out of the lines, but that's okay. I'm just wanting to show you how amazing the stamp set colors. All right, I'm going to try and get my light over a little bit better. Can you guys see that now? It is amazing. I think it's lighting up a little bit, but I think I've gone blurry. I can't win tonight. All right, so that is just gorgeous. I love it. There are dies, so you can cut out those images, and I've already done that to save time. All right, we have a Petal Pink. Where Where the heck is my bone folder? What was it that you lost, Shelly, the last time we were together? I think it was your dimensionals. All your dimensionals. You couldn't find them. Did you ever find them? Goodness gracious, where is my bone folder? Just had it. Oh well. You want to use a bone folder because it makes nice crisp. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Nice crisp burnished edges. Okay. One side flowers, another side that's solid with little bits of geometric detail to it. Okay. I have to say I like both sides. Sometimes I don't always like both sides. I wish this paper was in our regular line. It is gorgeous. All right, so that is Petal Pink card base, and then that Calypso Coral designer series paper on top. All right, now I'm going to just tidy this up a little bit because I noticed my blade was getting dull. I have made so many cards. So I finally finished my 150 Valentine card order. That about did me in. I did so much cutting, and I feel like I just changed my blades, but I have made so many cards. I've probably, gosh, I don't know. I think I made more cards in this last month than I did at Christmas time, which that's saying a lot because I usually make a lot of Christmas cards. So all I'm doing is if you ever find that you cut and it doesn't look as clean and crisp as you'd like it to, take an emery board, and that helps smooth out those frayed edges. I just saw Shelly's comment. So your room looks like somebody ransacked it, huh? Yeah, lately that's my room. Because I've been so busy getting ready for my class that I'm having tomorrow. I have a face-to-face class. Finishing that order. Then I got another order for another 50 Valentine cards. No, I'm sorry, not 50. 20. Felt like 50. So, my room has piles. Oh, I'm so glad the nail file trick. Yeah, I use it to sand off ink where I don't want it, and I use it to just smooth out some frayed edges. So I always buy a bunch of these from Dollar Tree or Walmart or wherever I am when I see them on, a good deal, and keep them in my craft room. Okay, so I want to look at my flowers and decide which direction I want them. I think I like that direction. And don't you love that on the black? It just really pops, doesn't it? Love, love, love. I have crazy crackly voice tonight. My 5th graders last week, they were like, Mrs. Sinceri, are you okay? And then I'm coughing my head off, and I'm like, do I look okay? Bless their hearts. And they're like, are you sick? I'm like, no, actually I'm not. I think they were just worried about me. All right. So I forgot my dimensions on this. Let me pull my trimmer here and I can tell you what this piece is for those of you that want to know. All right. So my black is 2 1/4. Okay. Write that down. 2 1/4. 2 1/4. I'll write it here. 2 1/4. And it is 3 1/4. Okay, so that's my black piece. So then the designer series paper is just a 1/4 of an inch smaller. So that's 2 by 3. So that's your DSP. And this is your cardstock. Okay. And then this one, which I glued down, it's going to be, it's the same. It's going to be 2 1/4, but it's longer. So it is by 4. So the longer one is 2 1/4 by 4. So then that would be 2 by 3 3/4. Okay? All right. Little math. So we're going to do some layering, and then I use my Stylish Shapes. These dies, OMG. Do you guys have the shimmer paper yet? Oh, it is amazing. You get soft succulent, gold, and fresh freesia. And it is not like our glimmer paper. It truly shimmers. It shimmers. It's like Tinkerbell. I just love this. It's not glittery. It's so pretty. So I took some of the dies that are in this set. There's a leaf, another leaf, and I don't know what that is. Blossoms. Okay. And so I cut some of these out in that gold shimmer. So I've got those. I've got my little flower that I colored. And I used some Stylish Shapes. And I think this is the fitted framelets dies. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Okay, and we're going to stamp. This is from Sending Support, which you can get free with your $50 order. And it says, sending love, loving thoughts and prayers. And let's hope I don't make a mistake. Woo! Okay, so I have to decide how much I'm going to put on dimensionals. If I'm going to do that flat, I honestly think I'm going to go flat. Well, maybe we'll do this one on dimensionals. You know me, I don't really like flat cards. All right, so let's grab some dimensionals. And I'm going to grab my U-Pick tool. Love, love, love. Because with my long nails, it makes it hard for me to pick up some of this stuff. So this guy really helps me. Plus, I can grab these little backings and throw them in my garbage instead of them being all over my house and in my cat's fur. We find these everywhere because if they don't get thrown away, they travel. Do you guys have traveling dimensional backings in your house? They grow legs. Okay. All right, and so I have this little cup. I guess this is like a shot cup. And I keep my glue in it this way, and I've been having better luck with my glue. Being ready for me. Liquid glue and I have a love-hate relationship. But sometimes it is essential because I need a little bit of grace. I need a little bit of time so that I can move it around. I really like these colors together, you guys. It is just gorgeous. All right, now let's add our flower. Let's see if we can add some gold, perhaps. I think this one should go up and this one should go down. Okay. On the dog's noses. That's funny. You find them on the dog's noses. All right. Now I put a dimensional here because it's going to go off a little bit. And I want it to be level with my paper. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Do I have my silicone mat nearby? It's hard to say because I don't want to get my paper sticky. I never seem to have it. It's always hiding. Don't be like me. All right. I think the glimmer, not glimmer, it's shimmer. I think the shimmer paper is just so elegant. And the gold looks amazing with the black, don't you? Okay, now we have the Simply Elegant trim, and you get the silver and the gold. I have two golds in here. And this is in the annual catalog. And I think I'm going to attempt to make a double bow. All right, so I take my fingers and I just wrap it around twice. Okay, and I'm spreading it out just a little bit to make it a little wider. And there's my one tail, okay? And I just pinch it. Those are going to be my loops. And then I'm going to cut another piece. And we're going to wrap it around. I'm going to pull those back with my fingers. And then using my mouth, sorry. If I had a buddy in the room, I would ask my buddy to help me. Okay, I want to make sure this is kind of, it's thick. So you want to make sure you knot it really well. I might do another knot just to make sure it doesn't unravel. I love this stuff. My grandmother used to make Christmas ornaments. She would sew them by hand with felt, and she would use this kind of trim for the little hangers. And so this reminds me of my grandmother's Christmas ornaments. This trim. All right, let's get our tails to cooperate. I'm going to pull them forward because I want them all to be the same length. Okay, and of course, we've got some squirrely ones. Of course, the one I made in advance on for my other card, it was gorgeous. So go figure. All right. Look at that. It's like that gray hair on your head that just wants to stick out, right? If you have gray hair, you know what I'm talking about, right? They like to stick out and be noticed. Look at me. All right. I'm going to use a glue dot and get this cutie pie put down on my card. And I want to kind of hide some of that glue dot. I kind of roll it so we don't see it all. Oh, maybe my glue dot will help me control my wayward tails. Sticking to the loop now. Okay. Enough playing with it. Not too bad. What do you guys think? Then we have some champagne rhinestones. Ooh la la. Let's add some of these guys. Okay. And they come in 3 sizes, just like our basic rhinestones. Ow, just banged my heel. All right. Can you guys see that? I think that came out really good. Okay, card number 1, done. I'm very pleased with that. I think that came out really pretty, if I do say so myself. All right, another card. I'm going to stay in the same color family. Don't worry that they're not all going to be that color. Oh, that's where that little flower went. I was looking for that. All right, move this out of the way. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And by the way, if you don't already follow my page, go ahead and click on follow or like so that you will get notifications whenever I go live. That way you don't miss out. I am located in Elk Grove, California, which is in the Sacramento Valley. I do hold in-person, face-to-face classes, and they are usually the first Saturday of the month. My classes have been growing. I do them in sessions, so I do a 9 o'clock, a 1 o'clock, and a 5 o'clock. But I am growing, and so I may end up doing a Friday night or possibly a Sunday afternoon. So that's fun. We make 5 cards for $15. A bargain. I do all the hard work for you. I do all the designing. You get to put it together. Now just look at that. Look at that right there. That in itself, I think is beautiful because the paper is gorgeous. And then put a sentiment on there and you're good to go. Like, this doesn't have to be hard. One of the things that Stampin' Up! Is known for, I'm going to lose my stamp. One of the things that Stampin' Up! Is known for is their color coordination. So the inks, the paper, the ribbon, the embellishments, they all coordinate. They're all the same color. So my Calypso Coral in my designer series paper matches my Calypso Coral cardstock. And the ink matches. It's phenomenal. And I think that's what Stampin' Up! Is most popular for, is the color coordination. I think that's what makes our products just stand out and look more professional, more together, if you will. Okay, now when this is another piece, I'm going to use the back side. I used it on the other card. So we're just going to do a little strip down the middle, okay, to break up all of the flowers, just to give it some interest. If you do not already have a demonstrator that you're working with, I would love to give you a free complimentary catalog. All you have to do is message me and let me know that you need a catalog, and I can ship that to you, or if you're local to me, I can drop it by on your doorstep. So I fussy cut these out of designer series paper, okay? And we're going to use those as some of our embellishments. We're going to pop those up. And then I'm going to add a little bit of shimmer here, and then we're going to put a sentiment on here. And of course, we need a bow. All right, so let me put down my stamp sentiment. And I think I'm going to do this one again. I think I had, well, that one's not going to work, but, oh, maybe, I don't know if that one's going to fit on there. Maybe I need to get a wider scrap. Let's see if I can get this on here. If not, I will just use this one, but that way we have something different. Okay. We will see. I have plenty of scraps. All right. Kind of crooked, but I guess it'll work. Okay. And I'm going to give that just a nice little pendant end. I think I need to cut it back a little bit more because I think it's going to be, we need to, I'm talking to myself. Do you guys talk to yourself? Tell me I'm not the only one who talks to myself. And I want to cut this too. I want to make this a little more interesting, but I wanted to add that gold in there. I think we need to, maybe we can do it like that. And that was just a scrap, and I thought, I don't want to throw that away. That's too pretty. I don't want to throw that away. So this is going to hide behind our flowers. Let's pop that on some dimensionals. When I am designing and just playing, and I've got scraps like this, it's much easier for me once I have everything out to use them up. I find, excuse me, I find that if I store the scraps away, they don't usually get used. How about you guys? I find that if I'm just in the middle of playing and creating, and I'm working like all day on cards, I use up those little bits and scraps. Versus if I put them in a bag or like a tub or envelope or whatever, they really don't get, I almost made a boo-boo, they really don't get used. Because then I don't know I have them, and then they get hidden, and they just take up space. I am trying to condense my mess, condense the excess. Okay, those were just scraps. So we're going to hide those ugly ends with our pretty flowers. Okay, so I'm going to pop this one on with dimensionals. Let me look at that again. I think we need a little bit of tape runner on that. Now, nobody will see those ugly ends. Isn't that clever? And then this, look at this. This was just an end, and I thought, I don't want to waste that. I still want to use it. So look, when I put it back there, you can't see that it's just the end. And then you can use that. Yes, I agree, Sharon. If I pack them away, they don't get used. If I keep them close near me, then they get used. All right, and then we're going to do a little bow. All right, another gold bow. I should have made a couple more of these to have pre-made. I made one on the card that I'm going to show you at the end of this video. I should have made a couple more. What was I thinking? Apparently I wasn't thinking. Okay. So while I'm tying my bow, shoot me a comment and let me know, what is your favorite Sale-a-bration reward? What has really made you happy with Sale-a-bration? What product is it that you think is amazing? And if you already have your mini catalog, what is your favorite bundle in the mini catalog? I'm curious. What is everyone loving in the new mini catalog? What is your favorite? It's hard for me to choose just one. I really like the Queen Bee, but I love bees. I am a bee girl. I collect honey pots, antique honey pots, and I just love bee decor. When I was first married, our kitchen was blue and yellow and decorated with bees. Like my towels were bees and just little knickknacks here and there. And now I've got a couple pillows with bees on them and some little knickknacks that people have given me here and there. I don't like it that way. I think we need to move our bow. That's bothering me. So I love the Queen Bee bundle. I like the Nested Friends bundle, the little bird with the nest. It just has that vintage look about it. I love vintage. That's like my go-to. I love vintage looking stuff. Okay. Let's put a couple rhinestones on there and call it good. If they're going to show up. Yeah, I would agree with you, Lori. I think lemons are really popular too, along with the bees for kitchens. All right, there's my second card. You guys like it? Okay. Next card is going to be greens and purples. Look at that. Isn't that just luscious? All right. So I took the gingham embossing folder. I had a scrap here. It was a little bit off on the dimensions, but I went ahead and used it because I didn't want to waste it. So just giving you a heads up. It's a little off on the measurements, but it's okay. I think it'll work. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that side. Sometimes when you emboss things, you're like, okay, wait a minute. Which is the side that goes out that people can see? Oh, thank you so much, Peggy. I'm so glad you like the cards. You know, the product makes it super easy. When the product is so gorgeous, it's really easy to come up with pretty cards. It doesn't take a lot of effort. Use some basic dies for your shapes, for your sentiments, and a bow and a couple rhinestones, and you're good to go. Like, I didn't really do anything hard. I'm not doing difficult techniques. It's the product. The product is amazing, and so it makes me look good. All right. I should have measured this for you guys. All right, I'll measure the black piece. I want to sand this too a little bit. It's a little frayed. There we go. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lori. You guys are so kind. Okay, this is 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. So let me write that down. So 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. That's your cardstock. So then the designer series paper would be 3 by 5. Okay? All right. I'm going to put that on there. Now, if you're a demonstrator and you're watching, thank you. I do have a private group just for demonstrators for swapping. So if you would like to join my swap group, I'm going to do a swap in April with the new annual catalog. And some of you are already in that group because we're friends on Facebook. It's called Swapping with Jennifer. So if you'd like to join that group, I guess search for the group and then I can add you in, or friend me on Facebook. Jennifer, my personal profile is Jennifer Warren Sunseri. So Warren, Warren, and then Sunseri. That was my maiden name and then my married name. So if you look for Jennifer Warren Sunseri, that's my personal Facebook, and you can friend me, and then I can add you into the swap group if you want to, or just look for the swap group, Swapping with Jennifer, and then I can add you in. Either way. Okay, I'm using the, what are these called? Not fancy shapes. I can't remember. I cannot remember. I apologize. This one, the octagons, has other shapes with it too. Gosh, I have brain fog tonight. All right, it says, how do I want to do this? I think we'll do it this way. It's okay not to feel okay. Okay. Excuse me. I think I'm going to have to plug in my cough drop. All right. Cough drop it is. Okay. This is the Fresh Freesia. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just a minute. So sorry. Okay. Oh. There we go. Oh. Just gets dry and irritated. All right. Oops. I almost forgot. I was going to add this on. Oops. And then I've got some little flowers that we're going to add. Here we go. I think this is the new flower punch. I forgot what it's called from the mini catalog. Thank you for bearing with me. And I need a little something in the middle of my flower. Oops. Here we go. And then I pulled these out. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. You guys tell me. These are those dragonflies. You get 20 dragonflies. I haven't used these yet. What do you guys? Ooh, what do you guys think? Kind of gets lost in there though. What if we put it? I think I need to move my this guy. What do you think? Too much? Can you guys see them? Lori says she likes them. I missed these the first time in the catalog too. They're really cute. We've had bumblebees, we've had ladybugs, and now we have little dragonflies. I like them. I don't know if I need two though. What do you think? I think that's too many. Let's just do one. Okay. You guys can see that up close. Aren't they cute? Okay, now, I told you I have 3 more cards. But I'm going to show you. I'm not going to put another one together, but I'm just going to show you how I did this because it is a cool technique. So this is just a piece of scrap paper. I took this image and I stamped it. And then you're going to want to take your stamping blends. Let's move this out of the way. And where did my ink go? There it is. I'm going to take some Calypso Coral. Yeah, Peggy, I just put a glue dot on my dragonfly. I put a little glue dot on him. And he's stuck on there. Yep. Okay. I am going to take my Calypso Coral. Just want you to see how I did this. And as you can see, I got a little bit right there, but that's okay. And I always start off. But if you don't know how to use the blending brushes, I wanted you to see this in action. Okay. I want some of it to be dark, and then some of it's going to be lighter. I really like the blending brushes because it makes it look like you've chalked your card. Okay, now I'm adding a little bit in here, and that's fine. I was going to go in with some Petal Pink. But isn't that pretty with the black ink on here? And I'll show you what I did with this. I just wanted to give you guys an idea. Okay, so that's how the blending brushes work. You don't want to just start in the middle, because then you're going to get a spot. See how I just got a spot right there? So you need to start on the side and go in. And that way you have soft coloring. Okay. So what I did with that is this. So there it is, and I just stamped a little bit farther down, and I did my blending brush, and then I cut out a flower from the designer series paper, and there's my really cute bow that I made. There's the shimmer die cuts, and I used hello from the stamp set as well. So it has a thanks and it has a hello. And that's the framed florets dies that I used. I just popped up the centerpiece with dimensionals, and then I glued this down with some liquid glue. So isn't that pretty? Okay, and then another one that I made. This is just cutting out the flowers from the designer series paper. And I used the same dies again, and so I said thanks. And I lost one of my little jewels. He's around here somewhere. He fell off. All right, and then this card. This is a card that I got in a swap, so I am not taking credit for this card. My good friend Jill Nolan, she made this card. And I have yet to learn how to make this. It is a fun fold. Look at that. So I have to figure out how to make this card because I am intrigued. So it doesn't look too hard. She just scored here and here. Okay. And then just put what do you want? Panels. And then on this one, you just fold that in. Let's see, it goes like that. I don't know what kind of card this is, what it's called, but she used the dies and she used silver foil. She cut out the flowers. She added, I think it's just a, it looks like a square piece right there. And then she embossed Friend with silver embossing powder. So I have to look at her directions. I hope I still have them. It's gorgeous, isn't it? But I really like the silver on the Blackberry Bliss too. So there's the purple cards. And then move that up there. Calypso coral cards. Oopsie, you can't see them very well. We got to move this up. I hope that you enjoyed this evening. I'm so sorry I had a coughing attack. I really, really love this paper, and I have to say I really like the stamp set. So even when the paper is used up and gone, I'm really going to enjoy playing with the stamp set. So thank you for joining me tonight, you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Do something fun, hopefully. And if you haven't given me a thumbs up or a heart on the video, would you please do that? I would appreciate it. And if you haven't shared the video, I would really, really appreciate you sprinkling some love and sharing my video so that more people will find me and will see these great ideas. Okay, guys, I better go because I'm starting to lose my voice. So I will see you next Friday. All right? Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.